I'm live. Am I live? My mic, I did not move my mic position. So I'm going to be talking this way, and my damn mic is over there. So hopefully, let me move Cactus Jack here. Hopefully, you guys can hear me. If you're in here right now, it says I got an excellent connection. If you're in here right now, let me know how the audio is. Let me know how everything is. I'm going to try and move this mic a little closer. But it is Friday afternoon, June 5th. Happy birthday to my older brother. He is celebrating his 40th birthday for the 13th time today. Rashad, what's up, man? That was what, Thursday? I think it was yesterday, Rashad. I went to the post office and I got the box of stuff, and I actually did an unboxing in the car and I filmed it, and I just have to edit that video. But holy crap, man. Thank you so much. That box was just a box full of awesome. So Rashad, thank you so much, man. That was fantastic. Audio is great. Awesome. I got some carrot in my teeth. I just had some carrots. What's up, everyone? How's it going? Happy Friday. Hold on. I was unbelievably busy today with work stuff. Oh, Lord. I got two work videos done today. I had to edit one from scratch, and then I had to do a second edit on one. And then I did a lot of stuff this week. This week felt like it just flew by for me. I don't know if it was the same way for everyone else, but we're here. It's Friday afternoon, again, June 5th. Happy birthday to my brother. But we're here because Mrs. Cincy took Tay-Tay to gymnastics, and then she went to go get groceries. So I got at least an hour and a half, potentially 2 hours, because she's going to get some barbecue on the way home, which I'm really, really excited about. She's getting some Dickey's barbecue, some pulled pork, some coleslaw, some green beans. What else do we get from there? It's so good. It's so very good. Slapshot Toys is here. What's up, man? What's up, Kyle? How's it going? Happy Friday. Happy Friday to everyone that's in here. Let me go ahead and start from the top because there's a bunch of people in here. And let me move this real quick. And I can't see how many people are in here because I'm using a new setup. I rewatched my stream from the other day where I was using Zoom. And I believe, let's see if it still says it in the bottom right-hand corner. Yes, it says Zoom there. And I figured that the stream quality was actually better when I was using Zoom versus just going directly through YouTube live stream, which is the weirdest thing. You would think that if you're using another, I guess, piece of software, that it would like degrade the quality of the stream. But honestly, it was even better. So I'm using Zoom again. It's a one-man Zoom call. And now I get the notification that I'm live. So I'm expecting more people to hop on here because I literally just got the email notification that I am live. I don't know why it sends it to me. You know, I think that I would know if I'm live. But here, let's move this. And I got Mrs. Cincy's text there. So if she does text or call about stuff from the supermarket or Dickey's barbecue, I can answer her. But how's everyone doing tonight? I am going to, I have a NECA haul. So I think that's what I titled the title of this live stream. I have a NECA haul. It's only 3 items, 4 figures. So I'm going to unbox. I'm going to show you what I got. I'm going to unbox all of these. I'm going to unbox a DC Multiverse figure, which I didn't get to in the last stream. If you watch the last stream, you'll know which figure that is. And then I'm going to unbox. Ooh, I can't do that because that's a spoiler. So the only people that know about the Star Wars haul that I've had are people on Patreon because I released that video today. But tomorrow morning, I'm going to release my Star Wars haul on YouTube. And you guys can see everything that I picked up there. And then I can unbox these things down here, which I was going to unbox here. But then I just remembered, wait a second, you don't actually know that I got these yet. So I guess at least 4 items, potentially more. We'll hang out. I'm having a little frosty because I got a lot of work done this week, but hopefully you guys had a great week. But let's see who's in here. Starting from the top, Rashad, first commenter. Kiwi Collector's here. Laura V is here. Knight of Ren, Daniel Harrison, Ant Anderson, William Montez, Jeff Simpson, Jan Michael Jameer. Aloha. Jan, are you in Hawaii? JLY9. Mark 44 Prime. It says, thanks, sup, buddy. Thank you so much for this. Audio is great. Big Sauce is here. Your friendly neighborhood YouTuber is in here. Big Money Collector, Kevin Bolender, Jeff Simpson, Stuart Fulbrook. How's it going, guys? Joe Rizzo. Who did I forget? Mike Piers. Zandro Historio. Oh, Zandro. Let me pull it up real quick. Zandro reached out to me on Facebook, and I want to give Zandro's group a little shout out here. So let me pull that up real quick, and then we'll get to the haul. But I was talking to Zandro. Let me see if I can find it now. I'm not going to be able to find it now. Zandro's part of a Facebook group, and it's in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. And Zandro said that their group, people in their group, watched this channel and these videos. So I thought that was really cool. Anytime someone says that they watch the channel from like overseas, I think it's really cool that it's almost like a worldwide thing. But let me see if I could find the name of the group. I think it was Jeddah Toy Collectors. I can't find the Facebook message now, Zandro. So let me do this, and let's see if he's still in here. Zandro, happy Friday. If you want to post the name of your Facebook group in the chat right now, I'll read it. I just can't find the message on Facebook, but I wanted to do that because he asked if I could shout out the name of their group, and I wanted to do that. So moving back on up in the comments here. Mark 44 Prime says, at work, really needed this. Rashad says, you're welcome. And did those already have any of those figures? Rashad, I didn't have any of those figures, and I'm really, really excited about all of those. So I don't want to spoil it for anyone. I'm going to be doing a video for that unboxing. Rashad basically sent me a big box of, I'll say they're WWE Elite figures, and I was blown away. There's some awesome ones in there. The whole box of figures was awesome. So I can't wait to share that video, but Rashad, huge thanks for that box. I was really excited to open that box, and it was awesome. I also got a box from Michael Taylor. I'm not sure if Michael's in here. I haven't seen his name pop up, but I got a box from him as well. G.I. Joe figure, which I did not have, which I've already put in the collection over there, and then also some extra G.I. Joe stuff. So be on the lookout for that video. That'll come up after the Star Wars haul video. That'll probably be the next video after the Star Wars haul video. So it might go up Sunday, maybe Monday, but let's see who else is in here. Kevin Vallejo's in here. How's it going, man? Haven't talked to you in a little while. Grumpy79's in here. Gabriel Gutierrez is in here. And then Jeff Simpson, Cristoforo. Hey, Cincy, I'm from London, England, and a massive fan of you and Josh. Carry on with the great content, bro. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate that. So let's go ahead before I get too caught up in the chat here. A couple more people. Big Money Collectors in here. Dickie's Barbecue is awesome. Yes, it is. Lord MCU Studio. Shannon Runk is here. David Big Dog Ramey. All right, so we got a nice little forum here. I'm going to show you the haul here. It's a NECA haul, and I'm going to show you these, and then we're going to unbox these because I really want to open one of these, and then actually all of these. It's just 3 awesome NECA products here. So I want to also let you guys know that if you're not aware, on Target.com, they actually have placeholders up for the Target exclusive Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoon 2-packs. So you've got Leatherhead and is it Slash is in one 2-pack. You've got Casey Jones and a Foot Soldier, and then you have April O'Neil and a Foot Soldier. They have not gone live yet. The placeholder's just there. It'll say sold out on there, but they're not sold out. They haven't actually gone live yet. So just a heads up for those of you that are looking for those 2-packs. I'm interested in all three of them. I can't wait for those to release. I can't wait for the Walmart Turtles 2-packs to release as well. Hopefully, I can get all those. Hopefully, everyone out here that wants those can get those. But that's my favorite line from NECA right now. That's actually one of my favorite toy lines to collect. Period. Right now is the Turtles lines, the movie Turtles, the cartoon Turtles, the comic book Turtles, and even, well, let me just show you what I got here. So let's get to the haul, and why don't I just drop stuff on top of my frickin' vamp here? That wasn't cool. Actually, I just dropped one item, and I had SH Figuarts parts down here, and it was like they all just went up in the air. But hold on one second here. I just don't want anything to get lost. I had some stuff go right into the trash can too. So, all right, so here we go. I got a few items here. Here we go. So the first thing that I got is this NECA 2-pack from the Goonies, Chunk and Sloth. This is a movie that was huge to me as a kid. I think this came out in 85. Was it 85 or 87? I think it was 85, actually. And I was 10 years old when this came out. So the kids that were in the Goonies were like right around my age. So it was one of me and my friend's favorite movies growing up. I love the Goonies. I love Sloth. Hey, you guys! Just freaking love Sloth, and I love Chunk. He can do the truffle shuffle, and then there's the little statue. I'm going to unbox this, but I wanted to show you the other stuff I got first. But I got that NECA 2-pack, and then I got two more arcade turtles. I only have one other arcade turtle. Here are all the ones that have been released so far. There's Donnie, Leo, Slash, which I do have. I have Slash. And then the foot. I do not have the foot yet, but here is Leo, and here is Donnie. So arcade, video game, Turtles in Time, NECA, Turtles. I'm going to open these as well. And then if you were not here for the stream the other day, I did not get around to opening up this Wonder Woman here. DC Multiverse Wonder Woman. So I'm going to open that one up. And then if we have time, I might potentially open up some WWE Elite figures, or I might do that for the actual other video that I filmed. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how much time I have. But yeah, that's the plan there. Those are the NECA figures that I picked up. That's what I'm going to open up, and then we'll hang out in here. But let's see here. What's up, Craig? So is Narc in here? I didn't see Narc pop on. Someone said, "What's up, Craig?" Let's see here. Miami Z Nemesis. What's up from Miami? My brother actually lives south of Miami. My brother, once again, it is his birthday. Happy birthday once again to my brother, who's not watching this, but it's June 5th. I've wished him a happy birthday like 19 times today. He lives south of Miami. He actually lives in Homestead. But happy birthday to my big brother. Comic Book Beach says, I'm going to have Whataburger for dinner. I have fully converted to liking In-N-Out Burger more than Whataburger. I still like Whataburger, but 2 bad experiences in a row and like 3 excellent experiences in a row from In-N-Out Burger. In-N-Out Burger is now my go-to fast food place. I don't really eat it that much anymore. Maybe like once every 2 weeks now, because I've been kind of trying to cut weight and whatnot since we're going to the beach. But In-N-Out Burger is definitely my favorite burger right now. And I'm starving right now, just thinking about food. And I got to wait till like 8 p.m. to eat some barbecue. And I'm probably going to destroy the barbecue. But anyway, let's see here. Andrew Bogich is here. Happy Friday, everyone. Let's see. Happy Friday. A lot of happy Fridays in here. Let's see. Mando 828. My eyes are very dry. So if I blink a lot, I just realized I filmed a work video the other day, and I realized I'm just like blinking nonstop. I don't know if it's allergies or just like my eyes are dry, but yeah, excessive blinking. So yeah, if you notice that, that's what the deal is. I can leave spoilers if people want to know. Stuart, what are you talking about? What spoilers for what? What are you going to leak spoilers for? Let's see. Oh, huge fan of Saga. So it only gets better. Just ask since he's a huge fan of Saga as well. Yeah, Saga, the comic book. Yeah, absolutely. Probably my favorite Image book by far. Excellent, excellent book. Just so good. And I really wanted to come back, but they've been on hiatus for like 2 years now. It's crazy. But I really wanted to come back because it left on the biggest cliffhanger ever in the history of that book. But basically, they hit their like halfway point. I think they said they're going to do 110 issues, and they stopped at issue 54. So right in the halfway point, and then they're going to start up again with issue 55 and then finish the run. But it's such a good book. I would highly recommend picking up the trades. You can get the first trade for like $10 because with Image, all the first trades, it's like usually the first 6, maybe 8 issues, usually 6 issues is only $10. They do that to kind of hook you. So you read the storyline, you get hooked. They're that confident with their writing. You get hooked, and then you buy the remaining trades, which are up to like $15 to $20. But usually the first trade for Image is about $10. So you can't really go wrong. I mean, it's a safe bet. $10, great storyline. I see P-Dog behind me. What's up, girl?
Hi.
What you doing? You still you're watching YouTube or playing Roblox?
I'm watching YouTube, and what are you doing?
I am live streaming right now. Say hello to everyone.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Are you having a good summer so far?
Yeah.
Yeah? Well, I'm glad you're having a good summer.
Yeah, but why does it look different then?
Because I did a Zoom call. A Zoom call is when you can do a live stream with like a lot of people. Remember my friend Craig, how we did a birthday party for him, and where there was a lot of us on there?
Yeah.
Well, now my YouTube is stuck on that setting and I can't unstick it to that. So basically, anytime I want to go live on YouTube, I have to use the Zoom. And I haven't figured out how to undo that because the Zoom actually provides a better stream quality than regular YouTube Live. Right?
I didn't know that.
All right, so.
I didn't know that.
Oh, that's okay, girlfriend.
So poopy head.
Okay. Have fun watching YouTube.
Okay.
Let's see. Where were we? I'm just streaming down the comments. I'm scrolling down the comments. It's been a long week. Friday went by. It felt like it went by fast because I got so much work done. But then again, it feels like it was kind of a long week. All right. So David Big Dog Ramey says he can't wait for the Star Wars haul video. Yeah, that'll be actually tomorrow. Oh, that's what you were talking about, spoilers. No, don't leak spoilers, Stuart. Stuart already saw the video on Patreon. So yeah, David, it'll be on YouTube tomorrow morning. I'm going to throw it on as soon as I wake up. So look for it then. Let's see here. Evening from the UK, Steve Powell says. Let's go. Friday listening at work. Salacious Crumb is working. Mike Moreda is here. Let's see here. T-Man's here. What's up, T-Man? How's it going? Thanks for joining. Montgomery Designs. Did you see Hot Toys Endgame Rocket released today? I did. I saw that Rocket released today, and I also saw that Leia and Wicket released. It was either yesterday or the day before. And I gotta say, good segue, by the way. I gotta say, I saw pictures, final product shots of Leia and Wicket. And I was going to be all in for the 2-pack. But I gotta say, I don't know if I'm really feeling the Wicket. He looks off. He looks not as, and it's dumb to say realistic, but not as screen accurate. Because I can't say realistic because it was literally a guy in a fur outfit. But it just doesn't look, it doesn't look 100% to me. It looks like he looks too teddy bearish. The Leia looks great. I'm 100% down for the Leia. I have Endor Luke. I actually have the deluxe Return of the Jedi Luke Hot Toys figure, and he's in his Endor outfit. You can have him in a variety of different outfits, but he looks great. I love the base. I love how you can put the terrain, the Endor terrain on the base, and it has like the plant and whatnot. But I'm 100% down for the Leia. I just don't know if I'm going to get the Wicket. And the good thing is you can actually buy the 2-pack and get them both. And you get some bonus stuff. You get like a bonus Stormtrooper helmet and a bonus Death Star Trooper helmet. Because at the end of the movie, during the celebration, Wicket's playing the bongos, which is basically the Imperial helmets. And I think that's all you get with the 2-pack. So I can get the Leia, and then if I see a lot of reviews on the Wicket and I change my mind, or I see one in hand and I like it and it looks better than it does in the pictures, then I can always get the Wicket later. But I think I'm going to get the Leia. I'm 100% going to get the Leia. And then Rocket was the other one. I don't think I'm going to get the Rocket. I have a Rocket. It's from Guardians 2. I like that Rocket a lot because you can have him with the 2 blaster, like hand blasters that he used when he was escaping with Yondu, or you could put him with the Arrow pack with like the silver like chrome jetpack and then the big gun. So I love that Rocket. I don't know if I need another Rocket. I think if I get the Endgame Iron Patriot, I think I would get the Rocket because I think they would look good together. But otherwise, I don't know if I'm going to get the Endgame Rocket. The 4 figures that I really, really am interested in. You know what? The 6 figures from Endgame that I am interested in, that I'm not 100% committed to, but I'm interested in, are Thanos, the armored Thanos, and not in the first one, not the like battle worn one. I think the first one looks really cool. Of course, Worthy Cap. That's the one that I'm like 99% sure I'm going to get. Because that was my favorite part in the movie is Worthy Cap. Snap Tony is the third one because that might be the last we see of Tony Stank. Thor, because I liked how I just liked the way he looked when he had Mjolnir and it's not Yarnbjorn or Stormbreaker. I forgot that. What's the name of the axe? Stormbreaker? I think Stormbreaker. What's Yarnbjorn then? In the comic, is that an IKEA furniture? I'm pretty sure that there's a weapon that Thor uses in the comic called Yarnbjorn. I don't know. Anyway, Thor. And then I really, really like the Nebula. And we haven't seen Nebula at all, so that's a perfect one to get. And I really like the Ronin because I thought that was such a badass scene when he's kind of like hunting down the Yakuza. That was so cool. I love the way Ronin looks. I just think it's a cool look. So those are the 6 figures that I'm most interested in from Endgame. Outside of that, I don't think I'm going to get any others, but I guess I would pick and choose from that list as to which ones are going to make it to the cabinet here. Anyway, that was I got sidetracked there. Jimpy Zayo's here. How's it going, Jimpy? Jimpy and I did a trade. I'm not going to talk about it because he might want to do a video on it to show what he's getting out of the trade. And then I'm definitely going to show what I'm getting out of the trade. So what's up, Jimpy? Thanks for doing that trade with me. And I'm going to get it out to you tomorrow morning. Let's see here. Star Wars Retro Figs, $5 at Walmart, peeps. Cerrone Games Go says, hey, if anyone finds an extra Boba Fett, I am looking for a Boba Fett. I have not been able to find a Boba Fett. I would actually want 2 to take one out of the package and one to keep on card. I just love the way it looks on card. So if you run into just a plethora of retro Boba Fett's for $5, keep me in mind. I'm PayPal ready. So I would definitely be interested in those. Let's see here. Comments just jumped all the way to the bottom. Holy cow. Hey, I got a super chat. Mando828, keep them unboxing videos coming. Thank you for the 2-bomb there, Mando. I appreciate that. I totally missed that because I was up higher on the comments. Xandro says hi to your daughter. Xandro probably posted the name of the group, so I'm going to look for that because I said that I was going to shout it out in here. Oh man, I missed a lot. Let's see. Where did I leave off? Open Wonder Woman 84, T-Man says. That because I just saw that and T-Man, Legs McGee is right. I'm going to open her first since T-Man asked for it, and it looks like Lord Luigi also wants to see Legs McGee. So let me go ahead and get what I do with my thing. It's right. Sorry, I'm talking right into the mic, so I'm probably really loud right now. I need that. Kyle is editing and checking out Cincy's unboxing. Let's see here. What else? What else? I missed a lot of comments, so I'm trying to find where I left off. Hold on. All right. Man, I missed a lot. And I cannot even find where I left off. Josh Pence is in here, so I saw that. How's it going, Josh? I just saw that. Montgomery Designs, they're making new TMNT Funko Pops. You know what I did see? I saw they solicited NECA TMNT. I can't find where the hell I left off. Larry Gilmore's here. They solicited. I'm sorry if I missed just a ton of comments. So if you posted a question, or Xandro, if you posted the name of the group, please post it again, and I'll try not to miss it again. But the comments just rip the box. Well, F it now. It's already ripped. So, so let me get back to where I was. Right there. So this right here is Gal Gadot, Wonder Woman, 84, DC Multiverse, McFarlane, DC Multiverse, Legs McGee, Legs for Days, right there. And there she is on the back. Really looking forward to seeing Wonder Woman. Really looking forward to the Snyder Cut of Justice League, just to see how different it is. But out of box, there she is. There she is. You know what? First of all, there's her trading card. If you could see it, comes with a stand. I completely missed on the last stream. I unboxed Joker from Arkham and Batman from Arkham, and they have butterfly joints. And you know what else, now that I think about it? When it was either a live stream or a video where I was showing the Age of Apocalypse figures, and Morph has butterfly joints. I missed it the first time. I don't know why I miss butterfly joints so easily, but I do. Andrew Hanzo is in Dallas. What's up, man? How's it go? How long are you here for? That's awesome, dude, that you're here. Let me know how long you're here for, because the hell was that? Let's see here. The SpongeBob special is on. Tom Bowling says, Jimpy says the new hot toy face sculpt of Wonder Woman is amazing. The gold armor hot toy Wonder Woman looks fantastic. I can't wait for that one. They just stocked up at my Walmart 2 pegs worth of them Arkham Jokers. Morph has butterfly joints. Yes. The Arkham Batman DC Multiverse figure is probably my favorite DC Multiverse figure. It's an awesome figure. Got great articulation. It looks great. Great paint. Great sculpt. Lots of accessories. And here is. This is just the way that I took her out of the. I just took her out of the plastic this way, and she's like chest up. She's sticking her chest out. So let me fix that so it doesn't look silly. But I'm just going to do what I always do and not show you anything except for the back of the figure, because I'm going to take a look at it first. Oh man, there's no thigh cut? That's a bummer. No, does she have swivel? Okay, so minor swivel on the upper thighs, but no thigh cut. That sucks. All right, so, and Netflix He-Man. Robot Western is here. How's it going? Netflix He-Man can't wait. Drew says, you getting Netflix Transformers? I got the Hound. That's the only one I've gotten so far from the Netflix wave. But, all right, so let me show you this figure. And this time I will not miss if she has butterfly joints, because she does have butterfly joints. So let me show you her up close. I didn't have to pen it there. It just auto-focused. How about that? But there is her face. Focus on the face. Maybe I do have to pen it. My dry ass hands. My hands look terrible. But there's her head sculpt, her face sculpt, and her paint. And you can see that she does have butterfly joints there. If you can see, probably easier to see right there. See that? Butterfly joints. So she can put her arms back and forward. And she does have a bicep cut, double jointed elbows. She has good wrist articulation. She's got a wrist peg. So it does bend down like that. She has a ab crunch there. Her hair kind of restricts the head movement. So just moving her head, she can go side to side and she can look kind of look down, but not very much up look. But she can arch her back there and kind of look up. So, and then let's see if there's a cut in the waist. There was a cut in the waist too. So she can swivel at the waist and she has the cut in the abs. So there's that. There is no, I'm not like showing off the butt intentionally. I'm just trying to show you that there is no thigh cut. So the only like rotation you're going to get in the thigh is at the upper thigh near the hip. And it turns just a little bit. I mean, like you can't even see me turning it, but that's as much rotation as you're going to get there. Unless I'm missing it. Let me just take one more look. There is no thigh cut. So that kind of sucks. That's a bummer. But anyway, she can split that far. She does have double jointed knees. And let's see how far these things go. That's as much as I can articulate the knee. And she does have, I don't like these like platform shoes, but I know that's more screen accurate. She does have a peg in the ankle. And she has rocker. So pretty nice looking figure. It looks good. It's a good sculpt, good paint, good likeness to Gal Gadot. And let me see if you can do the whole, you know how she does that thing? You can do that. So that's kind of cool. So let me just, I'm gonna use the double elbow here to do that. And bend right there. And that's a cool pose. I might actually use that when I pose. So good articulation in the elbows. The double jointed elbows allow you to do that. The what's that called? Butterfly joints allow you to do that as well. But a pretty nice looking figure. It's just no thigh cut. And they could have probably put a thigh cut up high, obscured by like this part right here. So you only see the line right there. And that would have been a lot better than no thigh cut at all. So it does kind of suck that there's no thigh cut at all. But there she is. She does come with the lasso there. And then she comes with the unused lasso, the one that is just all, and it does hook to her waist like that. That's probably backwards, probably like that. But it's a nice looking figure, and we'll say that. No thigh cut kind of kills it for me though. It's kind of a bummer. Oh, she does have, and I missed a part of articulation there. She has a little toe bend there. So if you want to do like a good, I don't know, like a running pose or something, you can engage the little toe bend there. But there you go, guys. There is the Wonder Woman. Let me know if you want to see anything else about that figure, and I will show you. But let me take a look at the comments here, and then we'll open up some NECA figures here. Jason Shane is here. AZ Legends 480. How's it going? How many people are on here? Let me see if I could tell. 133 people on here. Nice little showing on a Friday evening / afternoon. Hopefully everyone's doing good. Show the butt intentionally, Team says. Let's see. I mean, she's wearing underwear, and I just lost. There it is. All right, this next part is PG-13. There you go. There you go, T-Man. For your enjoyment, right there. There you go. Let's see here. And T-Man specifically requested that. That's why I did that. Let's see here. Let me scroll up a little bit because I've missed so much. A lot of comments in here. All right. I read that one from Drew. She has the right to show them off. Tom Bowling says. Diana looks sweet. Christian Arias says. SH Figure Arts Wonder Woman 84 also looks amazing. It's my one and only Batman figure I own. Night of Ren says McFarlane Arkham Batman. It's a badass figure. Love it. It's my one and only Batman figure I own. It's a good one to have. I mean, it's a really good figure. Lord Luigi says. Christina Payne says, hi, everyone. How's it going, Christina? Lord Luigi says, I really hope down the road Hot Toys makes a Dwayne The Rock Johnson Black Adam from the movie. How awesome would that be? So if you did not hear the rumors that Henry Cavill is going to play Superman in several upcoming DC movies, but not in his own Superman movie, I think that's a great idea because we've already had him in 3 different movies, 2 of which are basically Superman movies. So while it would be cool to get another Superman movie, I think it's better to introduce more characters. And I personally think that they're going to make Black Adam really, really powerful. And obviously, I think Shazam's going to be in that, facing off against him. And I think that, sorry, I'm just messing around with this articulation. While I do this, I just like discover new articulation. I think that Superman's going to have to help Shazam against Black Adam. Because I saw a piece of concept art, and I don't know really what to make of that, because obviously concept art can just be drawn for the hell of it, but it looked really cool, and I really hope that that actually comes to fruition. I think that would be awesome. Let's see. I don't any of the multiverse figures have thigh cut. I would go down there and grab a couple to check. But I don't want to get up right now. They're down there. Do I have any other multiverse figures to open? Not really. People in the chat, let me know if any of the other multiverse figures have thigh cut. I don't know if they had made the rotation a little bit better at the waist, we could have gotten by with no thigh cut, but there is just like so little. I mean, that's as much as I'm moving, and that's not much at all. Let's see. Forsaker the Collector. Amazon has the Arkham Batman and Joker for $15.99 at the moment. There you go. Hit up Amazon if you want the Arkham Batman and Joker. I 100% recommend both. Let me adjust my camera here for a second. That's better. You can see the Thundercat shirt. My Enter the Dragon Thundercats mashup. Let's see. How are you cutting your hair? I cut my own hair. I actually do it myself. I have a hair clipper, and I use a mirror, and I can do the front and the top, and then I stand in front of a big mirror and hold a mirror like that and do the back myself. I've been cutting my own hair for, I don't know, probably like 6 months now, and I do a pretty good job. This is 2 days of growth here. So, let's see. Christina Payne says, spread the love. Absolutely. Take care of one another and love each other. We definitely need that more so now than ever. You need to pence it hard from behind. T-Man 978, I have Joker on pre-order for $16.2, but if I see him in person, YOLO. Laura V says, that's a dope figure. Talking about the Wonder Woman. I mean, it looks great. The paint is perfect. Look, I mean, just here. I'll show you the paint. See if I can pence the paint. Pence the paint! So I can show you. Nope, not going to focus on her legs. I mean, the paint looks fantastic. It's like a metallic kind of paint. The gold looks great. It looks kind of like flat where you want it to look flat, like the blue. You don't want that to stand out, but the metal, like this is armor, so that should look like metallic and shiny, the gold and the red. So, I mean, they did the paint so well. The silver should look metallic as it does. I mean, it looks great. It looks awesome. I'm just trying to figure out what kind of pose I could get this in. I mean, just like a jumping pose like that would look cool. I don't know. She could do, damn, that's a big high kick. So she could, here, let me do a little high kick here. Gotta point the toe. So if you want to do bam, freaking roundhouse, bam. I mean, that's a big ass kick right there. So there's some good posing options for this figure. All right, so let me go ahead and open up. I want to open up the Goonies 2-pack. Why is it hiding so many comments? I'm like, it's hiding Jason's comment that just said, "What's up, T-Man?" So let me show that. It's hiding Christine's comment. Hope everyone is doing well. Show that. This thing's weird tonight. And it scrolled to the very, very bottom. Holy cow. Christopher Kelly said, "Did you hear about DC dropping diamond distribution permanently today?" Yes, and that made me very surprised. I was very surprised to hear that because I've always wondered why diamond is a monopoly. For those that are not aware, diamond distributing, it is or was the only distributor for comic books. So basically Image, DC, Dark Horse, Marvel, they would all ship their comic books to Diamond, and then Diamond would then distribute, add their margin, and then distribute to all the comic book shops and whatnot that had accounts with Diamond. And that's how it's been for many, many years. And I read today that it looks like DC is ending their, it was like a 25-year relationship. So let's see, doing the math, how old am I again? So that was 20. I was 20 when they started that relationship. So I was still working at the comic book store. How about that? I was working at the comic book store, Jolly Rogers Comics. I was working there when I was 20, when Diamond first started the relationship with DC. Interesting. Anyway, they killed their relationship today. So it looks like DC is either going to use a different distributor or potentially, what I think, they're going to distribute themselves. They're going to distribute directly to the comic book stores so that something like this, if there's another pandemic and Diamond shuts their doors, because that's what happened. That's why comic books stopped getting distributed. Diamond shut their doors and closed up shop, and DC and Marvel couldn't get their comics to comic collectors' hands. So I am Epic Gamer. Epic Gamer's comic got hidden there automatically. Again, I don't know why it's doing that. Epic Gamer says, "You're a grown man playing with toys." I am indeed. And if I could, if I wasn't afraid of showing spoilers for the Star Wars haul, you would see a freaking S-load of toys that I play with all the time. So hell yes. I would say 99% of the people that are in here right now, of the, how many people are in here? 99% of the 128 people in here play with toys, and they're all adults. So hell yeah to us. It's a great, great. All right, so Mrs. Cincy's calling, so let's see what she needs. Hey, what's up? Oh, I'm live streaming right now. Let me see if I can yell down to her, and then I can give the phone to her. I'm gonna have to cover the mic because I'm gonna yell pretty loud. All right, hold on. Let's see if I can do this. Peter! I apologize if that was loud. Let's try one more time. Peter! I have no idea where she is. She's not responding. So I'm gonna try and text her and see if she responds to that. Oh, she might be coming. Hold on. Hey, come here.
Why were you screaming?
Because mommy wants to talk to you. Hold on one second. Here, take this and talk to mama. Use the camera.
Okay.
All right.
Hi.
Sorry about that, guy. I hope no one was wearing like headphones, because that had to be so loud. I just used my shouting voice there. So I apologize, guys, if that was really, really loud. Anyway, yes, that beer is getting warm. Holy cow, I forgot about it. Kiwi Collectors. Thanks for reminding me. Toy Chase dropped a 2-bomb. Thank you for the super chat, Toy Chase. What are some of the toys you regret selling? Let me think about that. Some of the toys I regret selling. Boulder Hill, Mask Boulder Hill. I had to sell that before I left. I had to sell a bunch of stuff before the move. There's select Hot Toys that I regret selling. I kind of regret selling the tumbler, the Hot Toys tumbler, the Hot Toys the Bat, which was the big vertical takeoff and lift thing that was in Dark Knight Rises. I regret selling that one.
Here's your phone, Daddy.
Thanks, sweetie pie. Sorry I had to yell.
I thought you said I thought you said species.
No, I said P-Dog twice.
Well, I thought you said species.
Yeah, I couldn't really go down and get you because I'm live streaming right now. So
I know. I thought you said species.
I did not.
No, that why I didn't.
Oh, okay. I like your ears.
Thanks.
Where was I? You were yelling, hit me in the sour spot. I'm wearing headphones. It was wonderful. I'm sorry, Night. I'm sorry, everyone, that I just yelled, but I had to get her to come up here, and yeah. Let's see here. So Toy Chase again. Thank you for the 2-bomb there. I appreciate the super chat there. I appreciate that. Night of Rent says, I got my G.I. Joe Classified Snake Eyes regular released in today. What figures would you like to see in the G.I. Joe Classified line? There's a ton. Just looking at my display right now, I would love an updated Spirit. He was one of my favorite characters in G.I. Joe. I want to see, I'm just going down the line. I'd love to see Mutton Junkyard. I would love to see a Bazooka. A Quick Kick, definitely a Quick Kick, because I've seen some of the customs that people have made with Shang-Chi of Quick Kick. They look so good. I just want an actual Quick Kick. I would love to see, I'm just kind of going through my favorites right now. Flint, Lady J, Sergeant Slaughter. That's not going to happen because WWE has the rights. I always liked Lowlight. I would love a Lowlight in 6-inch. Beachhead. Chuckles. There's a little list there. I mean, I think we would do Gung Ho. I really want the ones I would say if I went 3, if there's 3 that I could pick, if I had like my dream, if Hasbro said, hey, you know what? We know you're a big G.I. Joe fan. Pick 3 characters. We're going to make them in 6-inch. Joe's would be Spirit, Quick Kick, and probably Mutton Junkyard, just so we can get a dog. And then Cobra, let's see. Oh man, that's a tough one. Zartan, Firefly, and they haven't shown a Storm Shadow yet, have they? Storm Shadow then, definitely. So there's my 3 for Cobra and 3 for G.I. Joe. All right. And the comments jumped again. So once again, I apologize. What is going on with the chats? Gilster, I don't know. It's weird. It keeps jumping. It's hiding comments. It's like I can see them. Shipwreck. I completely forgot about Shipwreck Tom Bowling. I would love to see that too. But yeah, it's like hiding people's comments where only I can see them. It's just weird. Let's see. Hey, Cincy, what modern G.I. Joes are you still hunting for? Ooh, I wish I had my list in front of me. I made a list. I need a snow job. I need a blowtorch. I need roadblock in the neon green vest. Iceberg. I need an iceberg. There's a few. I wish I could remember right now. So people have started naming their figures that they'd like to see in the 6-inch line. I'm going to say what they're saying. So Joe, what 112 Joe vehicles would you want to see? That's tough because those things would be huge. I would probably start with some of the smaller vehicles, like the Trouble Bubble would be cool. The Fang, the Claw, the Ram, maybe the Devilfish, the Cobra ATV, which I can't remember the name of right now. Anyway, yeah, start with the smaller vehicles because I think, and then that'll kind of gauge whether or not people are going to spend money on these vehicles before they do like a Rattler or a Sky Striker. Let's see here. I'm going to say what other people are saying. Mike Pierce wants to see a Firefly. What are you reviewing? I'm going to hold. I'm not going to say that comment. Are you watching NXT in your house on Sunday? 100% store. Yes, I'm very excited for that. I'm definitely going to watch NXT in your house. I'm really excited for AEW Fighter Fest. I think that Sammy Guevara might turn face sooner than later. There's little hints at that happening if you watch the most recent AEW episode. Let's see. What did I miss? Night of Rent says, I'd like to see Dusty and G.I. Joe Classified. Dusty is my favorite besides Snake Eyes. Tom Bowling says, definitely Shipwreck. Toy Chase says, Stalker, Spirit, and Firefly. Let's see. Jedi Howard 22 says, Low Light and Dial Tone and Wetsuit for me. Rob Gamer says, Sergeant Savage. M. Castaneda says, Bat and Vipers, army building. Definitely. We definitely need some army builders. Night of Rent says, my man Dusty. Paulie Columbus says, is it beer o'clock? It is. Cheers to everyone that's enjoying anything right now. It doesn't have to be an alcoholic drink. It could be a vitamin water. It could be a soda. It could be just regular water. Cheers to you guys for it being Friday, for it being the weekend. Hopefully you had a good week. Cincy, where did you get that shirt? I think this was a Ripped Apparel shirt. I'll show you the full thing right now. So it's got the full Thundercats, Wily Cat. It's got some of the vehicles, the Thunder Tank. And there's Mumra right there. It's Enter the Dragon. Basically, if you're familiar with Enter the Dragon, Bruce Lee movie, it's a mashup. But it's I saw this and I was like, yep, I'm going to get that, 100%. Let's see. BBTS still has the Hot Toys, the bat for sale, and they're giving $225 in store credit back to you when you buy it. I saw that, Larry, and I've actually thought about that. But I'm thinking about it. It's an awesome piece. I really miss it. Toy Chase says Flint. The Cobra Ferret, Major Blood, Wingnut says. Comments just jumped on me again. Need a lifeline and Hawk, Michael Taylor says. Since he couldn't get up to get P-Dog because he live streams in his underwear. I'm wearing pants today. They're workout pants because I was on the treadmill. What got you out of Mezco's? JLY9, here's a little spoiler. I am not out of Mezco's because I just got this in. This is the, what do they call it? MDX, Mezco exclusive blade. I have not opened it yet. But I'm not out of Mezco's. I sold off a lot of my Mezco's because I needed money to pay for the dumb car. And then I just got, a spend, what do you call it? I don't know. I sold a lot of them. I kept Magneto. I love the Magneto figure. The Magneto figure is probably one of my favorite figures in my collection. I love that Magneto Mezco figure. I have the Logan still. I have this Blade. So I still like Mezco's. It's just room. I ran out of room. I've devoted an entire detail to 3 3/4 inch G.I. Joe figures. I still don't have any of my Cobra figures up. I have none of my Cobra figures up. I have none of my Star Wars 3 3/4 inch figures up. I have an entire tote of Star Wars vintage collection figures that are loose. And I have nowhere to display them because I just have too much stuff. And I actually thought about selling more stuff because I just don't have the room. I don't have the room that I used to have when I was in the nerd bar. Because when Josh brought up something, he started watching some of my old Hot Toys videos, and then I started watching some of my old videos, and I didn't realize how much room I had in that old house because I had the whole basement. So I had all the Hot Toys out in the basement area, and none of the 3 3/4 inch figures, none of the 6 inch figures, none of the NECA stuff, none of the Transformers, none of the Pops, none of the frickin' Mezcos, none of the vintage toys were even out in the main area. They were in the unfinished part along the wall. I just had so much damn room in the old house, and I don't have that much room anymore. So I kind of have to be picky. I have to sell stuff that I don't want to sell. I have to sell stuff that I still like just to make room. And it sucks. But it's something that I think pretty much all collectors have to do, is sell stuff so that they can display stuff they want to display. So that was a tangent. Sorry about that. Apple reads and Disney Future Avengers. Saul Rodriguez says, had to start the Mezco purge. So JL Weiss says, I ran out of room too. I had to start the Mezco purge. Sucks, man. It sucks having to sell stuff that you do like. But you gotta do what you gotta do. I had to make room for, I can't even say what that is yet because that video hasn't published yet on YouTube. I had to make room for something very large, a Star Wars large item. I had to make room for it that you'll see on YouTube tomorrow morning. But yeah, I'll buy your vintage Motus. Gilster says, Gilster, I'm actually thinking about selling some of my Motu classics just to trim the fat a little bit. So if you're not friends with me on Facebook, friend me on Facebook, because everything that I've been selling has been on Facebook. So it's just the easiest way for me to do things. Xandro says, I miss the Nerd Bar. I miss the Nerd Bar as well. I miss Westchester. I miss Cincinnati. I was talking about restaurants that I missed. And I miss Gold Star Chili. I know a lot of people are like, no, Skyline. I miss Gold Star. I just love, their bread is real soft. That's why I like that. I miss Bagger Dave's. Bagger Dave's is like a burger place. By the way, I'm opening this right now since I've taken long enough to do so. This is the NECA 2-pack, the Goonies, Chunk, and Sloth. I have wanted this since I first saw it. And I'm very happy that I finally picked it up. I miss, what did I say? Bagger Dave's. I miss Gold Star. What was the third one that I really miss? Tom and Chi. If you've never heard of Tom and Chi, it started in Cincinnati. And it is grilled cheese sandwiches, the best grilled cheese sandwiches you'll ever freaking have. And they also do tomato soup. That's why it's called Tom for tomato. And Chi, cheese, grilled cheese. Delicious food. Just so good. And the next time I'm in Ohio or Cincinnati, I'm definitely going to get it. But I just got a call, and my very next trip to Ohio was canceled. I was supposed to go up in July, and it got canceled. I need something to cut these. Bear with me. Scissors. Yeah, you guys. Yes, there they are. Let me just show you these guys in package. I mean, look at that. If you were a kid and you saw this, if you were an adult and you saw this movie in the 80s, this movie was amazing. Absolutely amazing movie. I freaking love the Goonies. I could go out and say it is one of my favorite movies of all time. It is such a great movie. It brings back so much nostalgia. I got to make sure I don't cut his freaking suspenders, though, because it's very close to that. Because Sloth is wearing suspenders. I wonder how they got away with a Superman shirt. They must have had to pay some royalties to DC to do that. I'm taking Sloth out first. All right, here we go. Oh, this is awesome. So this is like a larger scale figure than what NECA. I have to be careful with the joints because it is a NECA product, and these joints are a little tight when you first take it. And I don't want to stress anything. I'm probably going to hair dry. I don't want to even show you the tolerances on this video because I want to take a hair. See, yeah. All right, so I'm just going to show you them because I don't want to break anything. But here is Sloth, and he's wearing this Superman shirt. You can see he has a bicep cut. He has double jointed elbows. He has a wrist joint there. Let's see if I could feel the knee joints. It feels like a double jointed knee. Let's see if I could feel it. I can't really tell. Soft goods, yes, he does have. That's funny. He has soft goods. So the pants are soft goods. The shirt is soft goods. The suspenders soft goods. That's what I was kind of laughing at, like he split his pants back there. But there's the back of the figure. He's got, it's like socks right there. And then see how his feet are just kind of like that. I tried to move his ankle peg, but it's very, very tight. And I don't want to stress it. So I'm going to have to take a hairdryer to the entire figure before I start moving it around. But he does look great. He looks awesome. Love it. If they make more Goonies figures, I'm probably going to pick them all up because I love the movie that much. But let me take out the rest of the stuff here. So if you saw the movie The Goonies, you'll know that there is this statue and I'm just seeing if the statue gets broken in the movie and then they try and fix it. And it's very funny what the kids do to try and fix it. Whoa, there goes a knife. So there's a knife it comes with, or a dagger, or whatever the hell you want to call it. And then there's another knife or dagger or bladed weapon or whatever. NECA is killing it, Toy Chase says. Here is a little gel silica pack, just fell and hit my foot. Here's, I think this is Sloth's pirate hat. So I'm going to try and put that on. And then here is Chunk's pirate hat right there. This 2-pack cost me, I think it was $54. And I think I got this from Megalopolis. I don't remember. I buy stuff from different places and sometimes it just starts to forget where I get them. But I think I got it from Megalopolis. They probably still have it. 54 bucks, which I think it was on sale. I think 54 is the sale price. I'm taking Chunk out right now. And got a bunch of these little rubber band things on me now. Here is... They killed that face sculpt. Look at the face sculpt. Hold on, let me see if I can... Look at the face sculpt. Trying to focus it. Not focusing. Anyway, they did a great job with his face sculpt. And he's got his little red jacket on. there's his little flowered shirt. He even got his little mole over his lip there. And then there's his little plaid pants and his sneakers. This is freaking awesome. They did such a great job on this. And the sloth as well, but this just looks awesome. I really want the rest. I want, I was going to call him Short Round, but his name is Data and then Mikey, Sean Astin's character, and is it Brand, who is Thanos. I want all of them now. I want all of the Goonies. So he does have a little ankle joint there. And he's got a little knee joint. And he can, before his pants kind of catch he can kind of spread the legs pretty well. And then he's got a little elbow joint there. And he can, I just got to be careful with these. He's got a shoulder joint. These are awesome. I got to say, these are freaking awesome. Let me try his little pirate hat on. So here he is with the... I can't get over that face sculpt. There he is with the pirate hat on. That's amazing. That's amazing. And let me try on Sloth's little pirate hat. Let's see. It probably goes like, let's see, like that. Have a picture of it. I'm assuming it goes like this. Hopefully I don't have it on backwards, but there's good old Sloth. I love this movie. I love it. I love the Goonies. If you've never seen the Goonies, if you're a little younger or you were born in the 90s or later, do yourself a favor and just watch the movie The Goonies. It's a treasure of my childhood. Absolute treasure. And again, I was like 10 or 12 years old when the movie came out, so I was around the age of the kids in the movie, so it really resonated well with me. But there you go. There's Sloth, and then there is Little Chunk. Awesome. Love it. All right, so before I get to the turtles, let me see if I can try and catch up on the comments. There's a lot of comments in here, but 152 people on. That's awesome. Did it come with a blender? No blender. That would be cool if they made the Fratellis, though. All three of them. That would be awesome. And they should come with the blender there. Maybe they could even do a 3-pack. I don't know. Just bought that shirt. Thanks, Cincy, for the info. Yeah, absolutely, Matthew. Was it Ripped Apparel? I think it was Ripped Apparel. So yeah, if you're interested in this shirt, if you're a Bruce Lee fan, Enter the Dragon fan, Thundercats fan, this is an awesome friggin' shirt. I'm pretty sure it was Ripped Apparel, so I think that's where you can get it because they actually still sell all their designs. They're like on sale the first day, and then they still sell them for like, I don't know, 20 some bucks, 22, something like that, after the fact. How about the Cyndi Lauper music video with classic WWF? Yes, I remember that video vividly. Thanos was also in the Goonies. He was indeed. He was. Brand, who was Mikey's older brother. Josh Brolin was in that he was probably, I don't know, like 20 years old, 19 years old in that movie. I hope we get the rest soon. Data, Mikey, Mouth. I would love a Mouth figure. And that was Corey Feldman played him. Show us the statue of David. If you saw the movie, then you know the part that broke off in the movie is not on there. So I guess it's prior to them putting it on upside down. But there's the statue. Kiwi Collector says, "Oh no, you broke my mom's favorite piece." I love that movie. Matthew Cox says, yes, Ripped Apparel. So again, Ripped Apparel, you can find this shirt. Goonies have young Thanos, Samwise, Short Round, kid from Friday the 13th Part 3. Which kid was in Friday the 13th Part 3? Who was that? Samwise is Sean Astin, Short Round is Data. Kid from Friday. Was that Corey Feldman? You know what Corey Feldman movie I love is License to Drive with Corey Haim and Corey Feldman. And it also has, what's her name? Mercedes was her character in the movie. She was in, what is her name? I forgot her name. Someone shout out her name, please. Blonde. I can't remember. I hate when that happens. So there's a brain fart. Someone help me out. Let me scroll up a little bit. Cool. Is it Cincy Nerd? Yeah, it's Cincy Nerd. Just it's facebook.com/Cincy Nerd. That's my Facebook profile. So that's where I'm going to post anything that I sell. I'm still getting stuff together, but anything I sell will be on there. Oh, someone also mentioned. So I showed the Luke Snowspeeder Black Series figure on a recent stream, and they said they mentioned the Snowspeeder. And just to clarify, the Snowspeeder, the big 6-inch Snowspeeder by Black Series that's coming out, it comes with a Dak Raltar figure, a 6-inch figure. The Luke you can actually purchase separately. It's on the vintage card back Black Series 6-inch. So just to clear that up, I didn't want people to be confused and think that you get the Luke with the Snowspeeder. The Luke is separate. The Dak comes with the Snowspeeder. And I had mentioned I wish that they had included an extra head sculpt with the Luke, because when he lands on Dagobah, he doesn't have that flight cap. Basically, if you have the Luke, I wish I had it so I could just show you. But if you have the Luke Hoth pilot 6-inch figure, when you take the helmet off, he has like a flight cap. You can't see his hair. But when he lands on Dagobah in the movie, he doesn't have that flight cap on. He's helmetless. So I wish they included that helmetless head sculpt. Heather Graham. Thank you, Michael Taylor. Good Lord. I could not friggin' think of her name. Heather Graham, and she's in what's the movie that they made 3 of where they go to Vegas, and I'm brain fart number 2 of the live stream, and it's got frickin' Bradley Cooper and Ed what's his ass from The Office and frickin' Zach Galifianakis. What's the name of that damn movie? Please, someone let me know. Good Lord. Wow. Both Corys were the dual team in the 80s. The Burbs was a classic movie. Holy crap, yes it was. I freaking love The Burbs. Corey Feldman was in The Burbs. Tom Hanks is awesome in The Burbs. If you've never seen the movie The Burbs, it's fantastic. I actually bought that movie. Did I get it on Blu-ray? I think I got it on Blu-ray, but love that movie. The Hangover. Thank Lord. Kiwi Collector, thank you for that. King Dingling also helped me with that. Everyone's chiming in with The Hangover because I could not think of the damn name of the movie The Hangover. Count Dadku. I'm going to give everyone props to help me out with that brain fart. King Dingaling, Kiwi Collector, Chris Mendiola, Jared Luna, Tom Bowling, Bobby Makovsky, Ed Helms, Francisco Marquez went the extra mile of helping me with Ed from The Office's last name, Ed Helms and The Hangover. Heather Graham, what a Bode. Someone also pointed out that she is in Boogie Nights. She is indeed in Boogie Nights, Heather Graham. But let's see here. He shot scenes for the beginning of part 5 while he was shooting the Goonies. Rabbit Hammer says, and he was super sick. Rabbit Hammer, who are you talking about? Let me scroll up so I can. Was Corey Feldman in Friday the 13th? Oh, Feldman was in Friday part 4. I have to chime in the horror night. So apparently Corey Feldman was in the Friday the 13th movie, either part 3 or part 4. Rabbit Hammer says part 4. And then someone said part 3 also, but Corey Feldman. Cole Molitor says, I'm heading to Texas for vacation right now. Where are you going in Texas, Cole? We're actually heading to a beach. We were going to go to Destin, Florida. We're going to road trip it to Destin, Florida, but we're going to instead try out at Orange Beach in Gulf Shores, which is in Alabama, actually. So we're going to try that out and see how we like that, but really excited. Still going to social distance, probably not going to go near anyone, probably not going to go inside any restaurants, probably going to get a lot of carry out, probably going to, sit by ourselves on the beach. But I'm still, holy crap, that's a lot of bend. Holy cow. I'm just messing with Sloth right here. So he's got an ab joint and, those are hip joints. So he can literally, you can look down like that. Let's see here. The suspenders, I got to say though, the suspenders do not stay up on the Sloth. So that's going to be a struggle, but they are elastic. So just like regular suspenders. Heather Graham also played Felicity Shagwell in Austin Powers, The Spy Who Shagged Me, Cuba Collector says. Corey Feldman was in Michael Taylor says Corey Feldman was in one of the best vampire movies, The Lost Boys. The Lost Boys is probably one of my favorite horror movies of all time. I love The Lost Boys. Love that movie. I actually have a Lost Boys full one-sheet poster rolled up in there somewhere. I got to unroll that. I swap out if you could probably see my movie posters back there. I have Deadpool 2. I've got Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and I have Joker back there. But I have Back to the Future, and I have, I just said it, and now I'm brain farting. The Lost Boys. I have those one-sheet movie posters that I really love, and I have to get out in the hallway there. I eventually want to put some lights around those movie posters to make it kind of remind me of like a marquee at a movie theater. That would be really cool. San Antonio, the Dallas, I am hunting at Toy Stash and Wrestling Shop. Very cool, Cole. Enjoy those 2 stores. Yeah, DVT is closed right now. They're actually opening on the 16th. That's their grand opening. I'm not allowed to share something that's coming up, but I have something very, very cool planned with Dallas Vintage Toys. But yeah, Toy Stash, Jaden's Cool Toys they're opening on the 13th, but they currently have weekend hours at their What's the name of that city that they're in? I don't remember the name of the city that they're currently in, but look up Jaden's Cool Toys. I'm just thinking of other shops. If you're a Star Wars collector, you can go to Order 66 Toys. I'm trying to think of other toy shops that you could potentially visit. Retro Madness, I think they're open for business in Arlington and in Bedford, I think was their other location. You might see Boston Mike there if you go there. But yeah, lots of toy shops, lots of options here in Dallas. I couldn't tell you about toy stores. Wow, I'm getting hoarse. I could not tell you about toy stores in San Antonio. I don't know the area very well. I've only visited there like a couple times. Epic 1244. Yes, Corey Feldman was the voice for Donatello in the 90 TMNT movie. I did get the honor of meeting both Corey's. Great memories. Yeah, Corey Haim passed away. Corey Feldman's still around. I don't think he's doing a whole lot of movies and stuff. Trexler Historical Art also said that he was the voice of Donatello in the Turtles movie. I really wish there were toy shops in my area. We have 4 comic shops, but no real toy shops. Toy Chase says, yes, Donatello. And speaking of Donatello, natural segue. I like how you guys set me up for these things. Here is Donatello, not from the movie, but from the Turtles in Time video game. And I'm going to open it up right now if I found my knife. How much time do I got, by the way? Let's see how much time I've been on here. Hour and 16, 132 people on here. How's it going, everyone? Happy Friday. Hope you're all doing well. But I'm opening up the NECA Turtles in Time Donatello. I am not sure how much I'm going to be able to show you as far as articulation because it is a NECA figure and just better safe than sorry. I always run these under a hairdryer to get the joints soft before I start articulating it. That's one of the good things about McFarlane figures, going back to the Wonder Woman, is I took this right out of package and I just started moving the joints around like I'm doing it right now with one hand. And I have no fear of breaking a joint on the McFarlane figures. Just really, really good plastic that they use, good plastic for their joints. But the NECA figures get very stiff in package and you have to, I run them under a hairdryer to make sure that I don't break anything. Because that's the last thing you want to do is break a joint right out of the package. Let me take this out here. A little hoverboard out. Love those Turtles in Time figures. I can't wait for Wave 2. I saw preview pictures of those, and I'm really looking forward to them as well. All right, so here's his little hoverboard. You can see there's a little peg hole in there. And you can see the sculpt work there, how it's like raised. It's got that fin. I have it upside down because I'm an idiot. Because that's the bottom. The fin's the bottom. It's like a surfboard. And there's the peg hole for the foot. Not a foot soldier, but for his actual foot. And then there's how it looks there. But it comes with, does it come with something to elevate it? Because it's got a hole, you would think that there would be like a little piece of clear plastic in here. I'm not seeing anything. Am I friggin' blind? There it is. I am blind. Right there. So that'll keep the hoverboard up in the air, and that's how I'm going to display it. I can hear the music from the hoverboard level right now. Rabbit Hammer says. Cool Thundercats T-shirt Cincy DTM Collectible says, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Ripped Apparel if you want to purchase it yourself. And it is still available on Ripped Apparel. Man, my Jiren SHF from Dragon Ball Super's right arm peg snap. That sucks, Kiwi. That sucks when, especially if you just get it out of package and you're just like messing around with it and articulating it and the damn thing snaps right out of the package. What are your thoughts on the new Studio Series listings on TFW 2005? Gillian Gill, I am not aware of any new listings. Were they just published today? If they were, I haven't seen them yet. Can you share in the chat what is going up? Because I'm interested to know. I'd like to know which Studio Series figures are going up. Do you own the large scale turtles? Trexler historical art. I used to have all 4. I actually had 5. I had the Raph in the trench coat also. But when the regular 7-inch ones came out, I actually sold them. They just took up a lot of room. I didn't have a whole lot of room to display them, so I parted with them. And the 7-inch ones just do perfectly because they fit right in the detail very nicely on a shelf. Hey man, first time I catch you live. Cheers from a French guy in Japan, Nico R. Thanks for being here, man. Thanks for watching live. That's awesome. In Japan right now. Very, very cool. What time is it right now in Japan? I'm curious. It is 6 minutes to 7 p.m. on Friday night here in Texas. Sorry, I'm still unpacking the friggin' Donnie. He's got these big things right here. And he is coming out right now. You're getting the NECA loot crates that include the arcade turtle that is in the shock animation. Daniel Boswell, I am, yeah. I actually went in on the loot crate. I did not do the option where you pay all at once. So I am paying them as they come out. They're like $50 or something as they come out. I just didn't want to commit all that money up front. By the way, here's the plastic stand, and I'm plugging it into the peg. That's tight. But the good thing is look at this. It's on a ball joint, so you can actually articulate it a little bit. So yeah, I'm getting all 3 boxes. I'm not getting the bonus figure, which kind of sucks. So I think the bonus figure was Bebop in the bunny outfit. We have since found out that the first figure is comic related. It's Blue Shredder. We have found out that the second figure is arcade or video game related. It's an electrocuted or a turtle being electrocuted. These joints are actually pretty nice. I don't have to hair dry these things. Or maybe I do. That was scary. Holy frick. It's like the paint dried or something, and I heard like a, oh man, I don't want to do that. But the ankles, I can move around out of package. They look nice. The knee, that's what I was kind of like wincing about, but I did get it bent right there. He does have looks like single jointed elbows. I don't want to bend them though. They're very tight. I don't want to, oh man. So the shoulders are very, very tight. I don't want to bend them. There is a bicep cut. There is single jointed elbows, if you could see them right there. I can't even see the friggin' joint. There's the joint right there. Joint in the wrist, which is also very tight, and I don't want to mess with it until I use a hair dryer. The good thing about these neck, and then there's the head. The head can move down like that, move up. But Donnie looks really good. I think it looks awesome. It's a great likeness to the video game. Looks awesome. I don't have a Turtles arcade shelf yet. I have comic, cartoon, movie, and then the 4th shelf on this detail is actually McFarlane Multiverse DC. So I don't even have an arcade shelf. I only had 1 figure. I had the Slash, but now that I have 3 figures with Donnie, Leo, and Slash, I still need the foot, and then I'll have the electrocuted turtle as well. One of the knees is moving pretty good. It's a double jointed knee. This knee's moving really good, but the top joint on this knee is that the right one? No, the top joint on this knee is not really moving. It's only the bottom joint. All right, so where were we? Where were we? I'm paying as they come out too. Daniel Boswell says. Kiwi Collector says it's 11:54 Saturday morning here in New Zealand. I am watching Samurai Jack, great cartoon we need figures of, and watching Cincy, great times. Wow, it's already Saturday there. That's freaking awesome. What am I doing tomorrow morning? Probably watching cartoons. I'm probably going to get a bowl of cereal and then watch some Tubi, put on some G.I. Joe cartoons and watch that. I'm also going to put up the Star Wars haul videos, so look forward to that. Love all my NECA TMNT GameStop exclusives, Toy Chase says. My beef with NECA TMNT did I already read that? My beef, oh no. Daniel Boswell says, my beef with NECA TMNT figures is the ankles seem very loose. My Bebop falls over all the time because the ankle gives. I don't think I have that problem with any of mine, but usually if I have like a loose angle like that, like freaking pieces of styrofoam everywhere. If I have a loose ankle like that, I'll just stagger the legs and kind of have them in a position where the strong ankle supports most of the weight. So like, I'll just like, this is a poor example, but I'll do something where like one of the legs is in front of the other leg, and then the tighter joint I'll just put in the back. So he's kind of leaning back on it. Okay, so Xandro says, hey, Cincy, it's Jeddah Toy Collectors. It's now Saturday here in Saudi Arabia, 3 a.m. Thanks. Why are you up at 3 a.m.? But hey, thanks for joining me, Xandro. I appreciate that. But yeah, Jeddah Toy Collectors in Saudi Arabia. Pretty awesome that you guys watch me out there. Let's see here. Mr. Teal says, what's up, Cincy? Hope your day's going well. It's going pretty good. I got a lot of work done this week, a lot of work. And anytime I have a very, very full plate, like on a Monday, I was kind of a little stressed out. I had a lot of stuff that I had to finish this week. And I was like, I'm not going to be able to finish all that stuff. I'm going to have to work on the weekend. And anytime I can write my stuff out that I have to do and finish everything before 5 p.m. on Friday, everything that I was intending on finishing work-wise, as soon as 5 p.m. hits, you just all that pressure on your shoulders just whoosh, off your shoulders, and you just feel great that you got everything done. I guess people that are like maybe in like project management probably feel that way, where you just have like a lot of projects that you have to work on and deadlines and due dates. That's how I feel. So Night of Ren, it looks like he took off later. Cincy in chat, peace. Take care, Night of Ren. Thanks for being here. Simon says it's 12:58 a.m. in the UK. Better go to bed. Good night, chat and Cincy Nerd. Take care, Simon. Thanks for being here. Have a good night. Sleep well. Cerrone Games says, currently growing my Masters of the Universe collection. Gillian Gill, the new Studio Series figures that have been listed are Revenge of the Fallen Jolt, Revenge of the Fallen Bee, Revenge of the Fallen Sideswipe, Revenge of the Fallen Grinder, and 86 Gnaw. 86 Gnaw. What's 86 Gnaw? So it looks like a lot of Autobots from Revenge of the Fallen Grinder. Was that a Dinobot? Stuart Fulberg says it's 1 a.m. in the UK. What's up, Narc? How's it going, man? Thanks for being here. Let's see here. I'm just thinking about the Studio Series releases that you had mentioned, Gillian. I'm thinking about which ones I would want. I've been going pretty heavy on the Decepticons, to be honest with you. I don't have that many Studio Series Autobots. I've got mostly Decepticons. I did see, and I cannot remember the damn name of it, but the thing that was in Shanghai at the very beginning of Revenge of the Fallen, it was like a big construction vehicle, and then it was like 2 wheels, and it was going down the highway and just throwing stuff. I love that scene, by the way. I freaking love that scene. I saw that one actually at Walmart. I didn't pick it up. It was $40 or $50, but it looked great. It looks huge. So really excited for that. Nico R. But I tell you what, Sentinel Prime, let me just show you that one real quick. That figure does not get enough praise for how good it is. So anyone that's into the Studio Series, I'm stepping all over boxes right now. This right here is the Sentinel Prime Voyager figure from Dark of the Moon Studio Series. He had the little propeller blade weapon before Thanos, you copycat. But this figure right here, it's not even doing justice. Look at the detail. Holy freaking crap. Look at the detail on this figure. Hasbro is freaking killing it continuously on Star Wars, on digital face scans, on, I don't have any of the Joe figures yet, but they look pretty cool. On Marvel Legends, they're killing it, absolutely killing it. And on Studio Series and on the freaking Earthrise figures. Hasbro, you guys are at the top of your game right now. Power Rangers Lightning Collection, in the chat, is there a line made by Hasbro which is not up to par right now? They are literally at the top of their game right now. And I love it. It's a great time to be a toy collector. It's a great time to love the properties that Hasbro sells. I am not a Hasbro shill. Kind of wish I was, so I could get some stuff, but I'm not. I spend my hard-earned money on all this stuff, including the Sentinel Prime. But there he is again. If I can, I mean, look at the detail, guys. The face. I mean, that's gorgeous. Absolutely amazing. But yeah, Hasbro, throw me a bone. I don't know. I kind of don't want to get free stuff from companies because then I'd feel kind of obligated to always give a positive review. And, you know, sometimes there's stuff that I just don't like about figures. And if I got it for free, then I'd probably be in the back of my mind worrying about, man, if I say something negative about this figure, they're not going to send me anything for free again. So I don't know. I kind of like paying money for my stuff just because I can be honest and frank when I'm reviewing things. Like this figure right here. While I lose my voice, this figure is awesome. It has great paint. It looks great. Her thighs are a little long to me, and there's no thigh cut. There should be a damn thigh cut. If there was a thigh cut on this and her thighs were a little shorter, because I mean, those are some long ass legs, but if they were a little shorter, this would be like a much better figure. That would be like an A+. Right now, this figure to me is probably a, I don't know, it's really solid. Probably like a B. I don't know if the lack of thigh cut really cuts it down that much. I'd say B. Maybe a low B+. It's a great looking figure. The Arkham Batman, that's an A in my opinion. That's a damn A. So I don't know. That's just my quick thoughts on, you know, getting stuff from companies to review. I don't know. Have they announced Bumblebee for Earthrise? I don't think they have. Hot dog. Now that's all I'm going to think about when I look at her. Rabbit Hammer says hot dog legs. but overall she is nice. Okay. Hot dog legs. All I can think of right now, if you watch The Office, like I watched every episode of The Office, when they were when Dwight was in charge of HR, he asked the office staff to write down all of their diseases on a piece of paper, and they just started trolling Dwight. And he comes out and starts reading. He goes, "You guys are not taking this seriously," and he started naming off like fictitious diseases that people had, and one of the diseases was hot dog fingers. And I think it showed Kevin laughing and Stanley laughing. And I don't think that was in the script. I think they legitimately laughed when Dwight, with a serious face, said hot dog fingers. And every time I freaking hear that, anytime that episode comes on, I still laugh my ass off to the point of tears. I just love that episode. The Office is just, there was a few seasons where like it was just gold. It kind of got a little bit less funny towards the end, but it was still good. Oh, that hits the spot. That beer like dried my throat out. What time we got? 7:08. All right, so we still got time. We've been on for an hour and 34, 152 people on here. How's it going, everyone? I've already unboxed a lot of the items that you might have come here for. So if you're joining me late, the title was unboxing, I guess, NECA figure. I don't even remember what I had as the title. I think NECA figure haul. And I got this Goonies sloth It's part of a 2-pack. It looks fantastic. I'm probably gonna laugh again when I. God, this gets me every time. Look at this. Look at the face on Chunk. That smile, those cheeks. I just start laughing when I see it. It's so freaking. It's funny, but and his shirt, the flowered shirt and the plaid pants and the little sneakers, his little red coat, and just that freaking face, that smile. Oh my gosh, it's freaking amazing. Anyway, so I got this NECA 2-pack, Chunk Sloth. I got it for like $54, something like that. I think I got it from Megalopolis. Sorry, I'm not much help right now because I'm just saying I think I did this and I think I did that. But yeah, so I got those two. And once again, if I'm ever, I'm going to keep this figure around because if I'm ever having a bad day, I'm just going to look at it and just start friggin' laughing. Oh, man, it's amazing. Anyway, I didn't even get to everything that this figure came with. So here is the Donatello. Getting back to this. And pretty nice paint job. Very arcade-like, pixelated-like. You can see like the pixelation. Is it pixelation? Is that a word? Let's see if I can pinch it. See the pixelation? Oh, it's like right angles and whatnot. That's called pixelation, right? On the legs there and the shell, and he does have a little. You can see there's a little loop there on his little belt for his bow staff. He comes with a bow staff. Looks pretty nice. Looks pretty good. And then he comes with 2 additional hands, just kind of like an open hand right there. And you could probably use those hands if you want to do something where he's kind of like surfing the board, because he comes with this hoverboard. And it comes with a little plastic stand. It looks great. I'm going to do something right now, though. I am going to, even though he's not fully articulated yet, I still have to run a hairdryer. I'm going to get him on this peg and see how he looks on this board. See how tight the peg is on the foot? Damn, that is friggin' tight. Let's see if the other foot fits better. Boston Mike player Chunk FYI. What? Narc, Craig, what does that mean? Boston Mike player Chunk FYI. Okay, so one of these feet is the peg hole clearly fits better than the other peg hole, but let me see if I can. His shoulders are so damn tight, but I mean, that's a pretty friggin' badass look right there, I gotta say. Whoa! Gotta be careful. Once I get him fully articulated, I'll have him a little crouched down better so that it looks like he's actually on a board, like a surfboard, because you're not gonna ride, I mean, maybe if it's a long board, you're gonna ride it straight-legged, but if you're surfing, if you're skateboarding, snowboarding, you got your knees bent so you don't fall on your behind. But that looks pretty damn cool, guys. I gotta say, that looks pretty damn awesome. And these are gonna look awesome in the on their own shelf. I'm really excited for these. I'm actually, now that I've opened this, I'm a lot more excited for the electrocuted Loot Crate Turtle than I was before. Before I was like, it's kind of random. But now I'm legitimately excited for that, because that's, hey, what just shipped from GameStop? Hold on one second, guys. I just got an email from GameStop that says your item is shipped. What is it? Sweet. So I got a Black Series figure on the way, and it is, I'll give you a spoiler right now, because I know a lot of people were waiting for this figure from GameStop. I know a lot of people bought this from GameStop. It has not showed up yet. It's basically been like waiting for like more inventory to show up. Count Dooku. So my Attack of the Clones Black Series Count Dooku has shipped. And let's see when it's going to get here, because can't wait for it. Let's see. Oh, did not mean to do that. Just closed out my window. All right. What am I doing? Totally freaking effing up. So let me get that window back. It's Tuesday. I will get that Tuesday, and I'm really excited. But yeah, Count Dooku. Very cool. But anyway, guys, so there is the Donnie. I still have one more figure to open. I'm probably, let me take that off for right now. Did you hear that? Did you hear how tight it was on that peg? That is a tight ass fit right there. And then if you're just joining, the 2-pack, the Goonies 2-pack does come with this statue here that they were trying to fix in, was that Mouth's house that they were at? Or was that Mikey's house? I forgot whose house that was that the statue broke. I'm excited for the Dooku. Jason just said, AZ Legends 480 said that Dooku is so nice. I'm excited for it because I've seen comparisons. I think, was it Robo? I think it was Robo did a comparison, or someone else might have done a comparison, like a visual comparison between the SH Figuarts Dooku and the Black Series Dooku. And kind of hands down, the Black Series look better, at least to me. Mikey's house, Kiwi Collector says. I need to watch the Goonies this weekend. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to watch the freaking Goonies again. And my wife, Mrs. Cincy, loves that movie, so she'll watch. Maybe we'll watch it tonight. Hell freaking yes. There's our night tonight. We're going to freaking watch the Goonies tonight. That's a good-ass idea. What was I even talking about? I just got distracted by the freaking Goonies. The Dooku. The damn Dooku. The Black Series Dooku looks better than the SH Figuarts Dooku, and it's a quarter of the price. At least a quarter of the price. Anyone in the chat, if you own the Black Series Dooku and the SHF Dooku, which one do you like more? Just let me know. I realize the SHF probably has much better articulation, but just on looks, the Black Series looks more accurate. It was Robo at the Foosh. So Robo, if you're watching, thank you for that comparison, because that really encouraged me to get that Black Series Dooku. Let's see here. Jason says Black Series kicking ass lately. They really are. I've really liked a lot of the figures that they've done. They're doing awesome. Let's see here. And why do we not call Dooku Darth Tyrannus? Because that's such a freaking cool ass sounding name. He was called Darth Tyrannus. He was a Darth. But we call him Count Dooku. Which is kind of, oh, cool. I just got a new patron. Who was that? If you're in here now, Christian Arias. Thank you, Christian. I appreciate that. Hell yeah. And you're at the boss nerd level. Hell yeah. Thanks, man. What was I talking about? Darth Tyrannus. Why do we not call him Darth Tyrannus? I think that sounds better than Count Dooku. Paulie Columbus said, I sold my SHF Dooku. Toy Chase says way better. Gilster says Black Series by far. Toy Chase says Black Series way better. Stuart Fulbrook says the Mace Windu Black Series is better looking than the SHF as well. I have never seen the SHF, but I can tell you that the Black Series Mace Windu is one of my favorite Black Series figures. Let's see here. Tom Bowling says, Mrs. Cincy says you'll watch Lifetime and like it. She doesn't like Lifetime anymore. She used to watch that when we were younger. She would watch those Lifetime movies. You know what she's into now is frickin' HGTV, home improvement shows. Flip It or Flop It or Flip or Flop or whatever the frick that thing's called, with the frickin' the married couple, the blonde girl and the other dude, and they got divorced, but they're still working on a show together. And she likes the other one, My Hometown. And then she also likes the Property Brothers. Honestly, on the weekend, she's downstairs just watching home improvement shows, just glued to the TV the whole damn weekend. So I don't know if she's getting ideas of things to change. I know she said that she wanted to paint one room a different color, but anyway, I'm getting off the rails here. But she doesn't like Lifetime. My mother-in-law loves Lifetime movies, though. She'll watch all those. I always call him Tyrannus. Jedi Howard 22 says. I think that's just, holy frick. I just got another patron. Tim, is it Pagan? Hopefully I pronounced it right. You're probably watching right now, Tim. But thank you. So 2 new patrons while I was live streaming. That's badass. So Christian and Tim. Yard Crashers is the Shiznick. Yard Crashers. Has she watched that one? I don't remember if she's watched that one. while I mess with this Wonder Woman while I'm talking, I'm just gonna try out the accessory here. Yeah, that's flip or flop. Darth Primus says. Count Doo-Doo. Nate P513 says, the Jedi don't know he was Darth Tyrannus. Who called him Tyrannus? Jango Fett calls him Tyrannus. Who else calls him Tyrannus? Does Palpatine? Excuse me, Darth Sidious? I rewatched The Last Jedi today during my lunch. And I gotta say, I liked it. I liked it. There's parts of, it's me, Tim. Oh, Toy Chase. Awesome. Very cool. I was watching The Last Jedi today, and it used to be a movie where I just liked certain parts of it. I still don't like the Canto Bite scene. I don't like that scene. It's just kind of silly. But I actually enjoyed more of the movie than I previously remember enjoying. Why was I saying this? There was a reason that I was saying this. Oh, because Luke refers to Palpatine as Darth Sidious in The Last Jedi. When he's talking to Rey, he refers to Palpatine as Darth Sidious. I thought that was pretty cool. He also refers to lightsabers as laser swords. So, yeah, I know a lot of people hate The Last Jedi, and that's fine. But I enjoyed watching it today. My wife is obsessed with Fixer Upper, Chip and Joanna Gaines. Is that the show? No, that's not the show. I think she watches that too. She loves the show where it's the couple that in their hometown, the husband has a really long beard and the wife is like short blonde. She loves that show. I think it's called Our Hometown, where they basically fix up houses literally in their hometown. I think that's the show she likes the most. Don said they ruined Luke. He kind of makes up for that though in The Rise of Skywalker. A lot of the stuff that you didn't like, or at least I didn't like him throwing the lightsaber at all. That's uncharacteristic of him. But I think what they were going for in The Last Jedi is they were trying to make him kind of hermit-like and crazy like Yoda. Because Yoda, at the end of the Clone Wars, after Order 66, went into exile on Dagobah. And then when Luke was probably the first person to talk to Yoda after Yoda was pretty well put together mentally when he decided to go to Dagobah. And then I think just being by himself for that long made him a little crazy. I know he was acting a little bit, but I think they were trying to turn Luke into the Yoda character by turning him into this crazy hermit living by himself in exile on this planet. So I think that that's kind of the motivation that they were going for when Rian Johnson was writing the script and wrote Luke that way. I don't know. I think that they did make up for a little bit in Rise of Skywalker when he said a Jedi's weapon is to be. This is crazy. I just got another patron. Dave Morehouse. Dave, if you're watching right now, what is your YouTube handle so I know who you are? So Dave is another boss level nerd. This is crazy. This is awesome. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. But yeah, hey, the new patrons, you guys can watch the Star Wars Haul right now if you want, or when this is over. It'll go up on YouTube tomorrow morning, but the stuff goes up a day early on there. Trexler Historical Art says Yoda was testing Luke. I can see that, yeah. Yoda went crazy because of the seagulls, Stuart Fulberg says. Favorite part of Last Jedi is in the throne. It is mine too. Bobby McCopsey says that his favorite part of The Last Jedi is the throne room scene with Kylo and Rey against the Praetorian Guards. Mine too. I love that scene. I think that's awesome. The Venomized Beard says it's nice to see Star Wars getting a ton of attention with the toy and comic collectors right now. It absolutely is. Honestly, I think that it's because of the Mandalorian. And I think that people are just excited for Star Wars. They're excited for what's next. They're excited for Mandalorian Season 2. They're excited to see Clone Wars characters in Mandalorian Season 2. They're excited to potentially see... Boba Fett in Clone Wars in Mandalorian season 2. I am excited to see Timothy Oliphant. I almost brain farted there. As a character in Mandalorian season 2, because I think he's an awesome actor. I love the show Justified. If you have not watched the show Justified, by the way, I'm opening up Leonardo now. If you have not watched the show Justified, check it out. It was on FX. You could probably find it on streaming somewhere, but it's an awesome, great show. Darth Prime Toys, how's it going? This is the time to bring Patreon power. No, I just really appreciate it. It's awesome, and I appreciate that. Welcome to boss level Patreon level, David. This is the time. Oh, I already read that. Yoda was testing. I already read that. Home Improvement reruns were my jam when I was younger. JJMR 322 Home Improvement reruns. Did you prefer Pam Anderson or Debbie Dunning as the Tool Time girl? I kind of like Debbie Dunning. Gotta say. She was kind of a teenage crush of mine. But yeah, sound off in the chat. Let's see here. George Lucas on the set of Mandalorian saved Star Wars. Cerrone Games Go says, didn't know, don't do the YouTube yet, but I'm Dave Morehouse. I enjoy your channel. I wanted to show my support. Thank you, DTM Collectibles. So shout out to DTM Collectibles. I appreciate that. Thank you, Dave. All right, so here is the Leo. I already took the hoverboard out. There's the Leonardo. Looks great. Looks excellent. 1 vote for Debbie Dunning. Rabbit Hammer says, I'm just going to compare the hoverboards here. Darth Primus, vote for Debbie. Cerrone Games Go, Debbie. M. Castaneda, Deb. I think Debbie's going to win by landslide, honestly. Show where both my dad and I had to crush on the same lady. That's true, man. Christian Arias, thank you, bro. It's all about the passion. Thank you. I appreciate that, Christian. Justified is on Hulu. There you go. Thank you, Gilster, for pointing that out. I would watch Justified again from episode 1, season 1 again. It was just such a great show. Here's the 2 hoverboards. So they are different. I was wondering, I didn't take a good look at them in the package, but I was wondering if they were different. Obviously, Leonardo has a blue. Donnie has a purple. So I'm assuming Raph's going to have a red. Mikey's going to have an orange. But let's see if the bottoms are any different. Nope, they're identical. Sculpt, identical. Just that very minor difference in paint right there. Foot pegs in the same place. But, and then that right there. So let me get Leo out of package here. Trexler with historical art votes for Debbie. Tom Bowling says Debbie all day long. JJMR 322, I agree with you. Debbie is better. Sorry, Pam Anderson, you had 0 votes in here. If someone wants to vote for Pam, you still have a chance. Let's see here. Trexler historical art. Who is Cincy's crush from the 80s and 90s? Well, Debbie Dunning was one. And then also Heather Thomas from Fall Guy. Everyone liked Heather Locklear from, what was she on? TJ Hooker. I was a Heather Thomas fan. The Fall Guy. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, just look up on YouTube, if you're curious, the Fall Guy opening theme and watch the opening theme and you'll see who Heather Thomas is. Who else? Kelly Preston. I liked her a lot. Those were like my top ones, I think. I'm gonna have to think about that. Aaron Gray, kind of, from Buck Rogers. Eric Tanglau says Pink Ranger all the way. A lot of people like the Pink Ranger. Let's see here. Oh, yes. Okay. Darth Primus. Thank you for the reminder. Don't forget about Kelly Kapowski, Tiffany Amber Thiessen. How could you forget about Kelly Kapowski from Saved by the Bell? Mike Pierce's Kathy Ireland. Well, if we're going to go that way, Elle McPherson, Christy Brinkley, National Lampoon's Vacation. I I had a lot of crushes as a kid. So I was 12 is when I first started getting those crushes, and I was 12 in 87. Who was the Darkonian queen on Buck Rogers? She was hot, Tom Bowling says. Jedi Ian says Debbie. No one has voted for Pam Anderson. Poor Pam. Poor Pamela Anderson. Let's see here. This twisty tie is not coming loose. Jennifer Connelly, Cerrone Games Go says. Jennifer Connelly in, what was the name of that movie where they're stuck in the store together? Something Opportunities. Kelly Bundy, Francisco Marquez says. Topanga. Vote for Topanga from Mitchell. Career Opportunities. That was the movie. That was a good movie. That was a good 80s movie. Career Opportunities. And then 3 O'Clock High was another good movie. I like that movie too. About the fight with the bully. Allison Armitage Acapulco Heat. I do not remember that show. Blair from Facts of Life. They were doing a Saved by the Bell reboot, and it's got Kelly Zach Slater in it. Where's Screech? No Screech? Princess Leia All Day Jedi Howard 22 says, I cannot get this damn twist. There it is, finally. By the way, I'm on my last figure to unbox, and we'll just we'll chat for a while. Marissa Tomei when she came out in Seinfeld. Let's see here. Alyssa Milano. Yes, I like Alyssa Milano a lot. Who was the girl from Baywatch? Not Pam Anderson. I liked Yasmin Bleeth. And then there was the girl, Nicole Eggert. Had a crush on her, Nicole Eggert. Watch Flock of Seagulls music video with Jennifer Connelly. It's the bomb. Pamela Hensley was Princess Ardala. Jennifer Love Hewitt, Grumpy79 says, Jennifer Aniston and Friends. Marissa Tomei with Robert Downey Jr. movie. That's right. They were in a movie together, weren't they? What was that movie? There was a movie in the 80s with Marissa Tomei and Robert Downey Jr. Was it The Pickup Artist? Was that the one? That totally like, because in Civil War, when he goes to recruit Peter Parker, Marissa Tomei and Robert Downey Jr. are just kind of sitting on the couch, like smiling at each other, and it makes even more sense now. It's kind of cool that I totally forgot that they were in a previous movie together from the 80s. Shout out in the chat what the name of that movie was. Nate P513. Only You. Toy Chase says. Only You. Totally forgot about that movie. That's cool now. Yes, she was the girl from Charles in Charge. Nate P513. That was Nicole Eggert. Not get Leo out. He does not want to come out. Marina Bakarin from Serenity. Lacey Shabert. She was in Can't Buy Me Love? Or no. Can't Hardly Wait? I don't remember. One of those camp movies. Mia Jovovich. Fifth Element. I love that movie. Multipass. Multipass. There's The Stand. Here is Leonardo. Autofocus. There you go. I like that. And you can see the pixelation on him. I love the paint jobs on these. Because it's basically the same figure as the cartoon version, I think. It looks pretty similar to the cartoon version, but the paint really makes it look different. How it's all like little pixels and squares. I love the paint. It looks awesome. But there's Leo. Mask Cameron Diaz. Yes. What was the name of that movie with Charlize Theron? Something in the Valley. 6 Nights in the Valley. That was Charlize Theron's first movie. That was a good one. Eliza Dushku, when I was in high school, she was in Jane Silent Bob Strike Back, and she was also in, was she in Buffy? Wicked, holy cow, just got in a super chat. I got a "You Are Amazing," a $20 super chat from, is that, it's not showing the whole, is that Wicked Hunter? Hold on. That's awesome. Thank you so much, dude. I appreciate the super chat. That's freaking awesome. You guys are too kind. Too kind. 2 days in the valley. Okay, 2 nights in the valley. Something in the valley. Charlize Theron. Where'd you get your badass Enter the Dragon Thundercats t-shirt, Cincy? This was a Ripped Apparel purchase, and you could still buy it there, actually. It is a very cool t-shirt. Let's see here. These joints are super, super tight. I don't know if I'm going to be able to. Yeah, I don't want to move any of these. Let me try the knees. Damn, the joints on Leo are even tighter than the Donnie. But I will show you once again. There he is. He does come with his 2 katanas. It appears to be the same mold as the cartoon katanas. Right there. And then he comes with these hands as well, which I'm not sure how you would use. It almost looks like a pointing hand. It is pointing. So he's basically saying, let's go. But he comes with this hoverboard. Just a very cool figure. I love these Turtles figures. Again, I'm really, really looking forward to the Target exclusive and Walmart exclusive 2-packs. I'm going to go broke because they're $52 each. So a trip to Target, I'll be spending $160 after tax on those guys. Same thing with Walmart. I just hope I find them at Walmart, because I found all the 2-packs at Target on multiple occasions, but there's been things that have been Walmart exclusives that I literally never, ever saw, and they didn't sell them on their website. So I'm a little worried about the distribution and the ability to acquire the movie. Are they movie? Or like comic book? The movie 2-packs. The movie 2-packs from Walmart. So let's see here. I have not seen Long Shot. Bobby McCarthy says Long Shot with Charlize and Seth Rogen is a good movie. I have not seen that movie yet. I think I own that movie though, or it's probably streaming by now. Was she in That Thing You Do? Grail 640 says, I thought Charlize Theron's first movie was That Thing You Do. I didn't even know she was in that. I thought it was 2 Nights in the Valley or 6 Nights in the Valley, whatever it was. Toy Chase says $1.99 for the trip to Target. Thank you, Toy Chase. I appreciate that. That will definitely go to the trip to Target. But one last time, here is the Leo arcade version. Here is the, do a little side-by-side. Leo and Donnie. You can compare their paint jobs, their molds, the body style. Is one closer to the other? There we go. But very, very cool. So a little NECA haul there. That is everything I was planning on showing you guys during this haul. Kiwi Collector just sent $5 New Zealand. Said Nev Campbell. Nev Campbell and Scream. Scream is another one of my favorite horror movies of all time. Lost Boys, Scream. I don't really like extremely gory horror movies. So, and I like horror movies that have a little bit of comedy in them. I really like the movie Cabin in the Woods. I think that had Chris Hemsworth in it, where it was they were controlling all of the things that were attacking the teenagers or the campers. I like that movie a lot. But now we're just going to go ahead and I'm going to show you anything else here. I think that was everything I was going to show you. But let's just hang out here now. How long have I been on here? 2 hours and 4 minutes. 160 people watching now. Thanks for watching, everyone. Happy Friday. Hope you're doing well. They're making a Scream 5 with returning original cast. Wow, that's freaking awesome. Patrick Butcher said that. I will definitely watch that. Is Wes Craven directing it? The Babysitter was amazing. That was a great movie. I love that movie. Tom Bowling says, excellent movie. Let's see here. Rabbit Hammer. I love all kinds of horror from silent to gory as it gets and everything in between. Cabin in the Woods or the year 2020. I like how Scream became so meta. I do too. I really love the Scream movies. You know what? I don't own those movies. Those are movies that I would actually purchase. I would buy those movies if they did like a collector set or something. CN does not watch horror movies. I'm not like a huge like jump scare fan, so I don't watch like the Paranormal Activity or what's the other one that's really friggin' scary. There's a couple of those like newer horror movies by like Blumhouse that are just like loaded with jump scares, and I'm just not really into those. I like more of the like more classic horror movies. I really like An American Werewolf in London. That's a great movie. Again, The Lost Boys is great. I loved Fright Night. What other horror movies am I a big fan of? From Dusk Till Dawn, Robert Rodriguez. I love that movie. Let's see here. Let's see. Gilster37 with a $2 super chat. Thank you very much, Gil. Will we ever get 6-inch figs from Quentin Tarantino films? They've done a few. They did, well, there were 7-inch figures. They did, NECA did Kill Bill figures, but they're mostly statues. They didn't really move much. They did Django Unchained figures, but those are hard to come by because they actually pulled them off the shelves from retail. They did Hateful Eight figures. I would love if they did Once Upon a Time in Hollywood figures, but since a lot of those characters are based on real people, they probably won't. But yeah, I would love Quentin Tarantino movie figures because he's one of, if not my favorite directors, and I just love all the movies. Let's see here. Did Wes Craven pass away? Someone said he died in 2015. Did Wes Craven die? Let's see here. The shocker horror scene recently, banana splits. Oh yeah, I saw that at Walmart. I haven't seen it yet, but yeah, it's based on an old 70s cartoon, the Banana Splits, but they turned it into a horror movie. Was that any good? Did anyone see that? Wicked Hunter says Inglorious Bastards figures would be amazing. They absolutely would. They would be very, very cool. Let's see. Wicked Hunter, why'd they pull them? They pulled the Django figures just because it was like, it was controversial at the time. It was, I don't remember the specific reason. I just remember that they hit the shelves and then they pulled them real quick. And then they were just really, really hard to find. And they still command a lot of money. Oh man, Wes Craven died. Dark Prime Toy says Wes Craven died. I did not even know that. Well, that sucks. I wonder who's directing the Scream 5 movie then. Want to start my Samuel L. Jackson collection, Gilster says. Let's see here. Monster Squad, another excellent movie from the 80s. I actually watched that on every Halloween. So on Halloween, I know a lot of people watch the movie Halloween on Halloween. I watched Monster Squad because I loved that movie. And it's just a fun movie to watch on Halloween. Let's see here. Planet Terror had figures made. It did. It had Rose McGowan with the machine gun leg. And then it had a zombie character, didn't it? Yeah, didn't it? They do a Quentin Tarantino zombie figure, I think. Wes Craven passed away in 2015. Now I feel crappy that I didn't even know that, and it was 5 years ago. Amazing director, Wes Craven. I like the Banana Splits movie, and Pulp Fiction is probably my favorite Quentin Tarantino movie. Well, I'm going to watch the Banana Splits movie now. If you think it's pretty good, I'm going to watch it. I didn't know anyone that had seen it. I just thought it was weird that they turned a children's property into like a horror movie, but I kind of want to watch it now. Have you seen Trick or Treat? I have not. I know that there's that little, what's the little dude's name that they've made NECA figures of? Like orange, and he's got like a, I forgot the name of the figure. I have not seen Trick or Treat though. Is that pretty good? Jedi fan, I have seen Monster Squad. I love that movie. Every Halloween I watch it. Guy Ritchie movies are fun. Nick S says Monster Squad had the Universal monsters down. They all looked good. I like watching Captain America a lot, CN says. See here. Snatch and Lock, Stock are great movies indeed. Toy Chase says it was horrible. What was horrible, Toy Chase? The Banana Splits movie? Or Trick or Treat? Let me know. Let me know which one. I would love to see Tarantino's take on Natural Born Killers. Didn't he write that? I know Tarantino wrote True Romance, but I know he wrote the scripts for other movies which he did not direct. I think Natural Born Killers was one that he wrote. Dark Prime Toy says Trick or Treat is great. Toy Chase says don't watch the Banana Splits movie. It's horrible. Have you seen the MYC sculptures work? They do amazing statues but sell out quick. I have not seen those. Scream 5 directors are two guys who worked on VHS. Interesting. My freaking throat is very dry right now, and I'm down to this much drink left. So when I finish this, I'm probably going to have to call it a night just because my throat's getting really dry from talking so much. I'm at 2 hours and 11 minutes, but I'm going to go for a little bit more. I like Clive Barker's Hellraiser movies. I've actually never seen a Hellraiser movie. I think Pinhead is a very, very cool looking character. I've just never seen a Hellraiser movie. Matt Bentonelli, Olpen, and is it Tyker Gillett are directing Scream 5. Rabbit Hammer says, I think Trick or Treat is overrated, but it is a good one to watch. In October, some good special effects and decent story where all stories tie together. Wow. Now I'm really interested in that because it sounds like an anthology movie that ties together. And I love movies like that. I absolutely love it. Where there's like, there's been several movies that have been that way where it was like different plot threads and they all tied together either by like a single event or just kind of like haphazardly. Like you see someone from another story in the background of one story. I love movies like that because it takes a lot to like think about that and storyboard that and direct that because you've got to be thinking, all right, you have to write each individual story and then tie them together. So it's clever storytelling. So now I really want to see Trick or Treat. The Wanderers was good. Toy Chase says it was really bad. They leave it open for a sequel. Shaking my head. Freddy Krueger versus Jason. Saw it live when I was 9. Get any more WWF CDs? No, Joe Rhino, but I have bought a lot of single songs on iTunes. I just bought that is it called Forceful Entry? I think it was called Forceful Entry. I bought that because there's a lot of songs, including the Disturbed song, a lot of songs in that CD that are not available on iTunes. You can't even buy them individually. So that's why I bought that CD. 13 Ghosts is a highly underrated movie. I have seen that, and I do like that movie. Kiwi Collector. I like 13 Ghosts a lot. That was the house that was like all glass, right? And the rooms like shifted. I like that movie. Who's your favorite old school wrestler? Probably the Ultimate Warrior or Steamboat. I like Roddy Piper also a lot. Sergeant Slaughter too, of course. Let's see here. Rabbit Hammer says Hellraiser 1 and 2 are great, 3 is okay, and the rest are just kind of a mess with some standout moments during them all. Roundhead says, did they redo the Silverhawk figs? Not yet. I'm waiting for someone to do them again. I'm hoping someone like Zika Toys does them and does them in like 3 3/4 inch, like these Sectars figures, because I really like these Sectars figures. They got the little magnetic feet, so they can, you can put them on your fridge. They've got great articulation, double jointed knees, ankle articulation, single jointed elbows, but lots of accessories, multiple head sculpts. Zika Toys knocked these out of the park. And if they did Silverhawks figure. If they got the property for any other like 80s toy, it'd be great. And I would definitely buy them. Saw films. I've seen the first and I think the second Saw. The first Saw movie was really good. I think the second one was okay too. My brother really likes the Final Destination movies. He's really into those. And he said that the Final Destination movie looped back to before the first Final Destination movie. So I thought that was a cool idea. I've seen the first Final Destination. I've seen a couple of them. Let's see here. Jason Shane says, Naked Cut Girl was my 90s crush, 13 Ghosts. Don Draper says 13 Ghosts was 2000s. And Kiwi Collector says, AZ Legends, haha, you're right. Are you going to get the NECA Defenders of the Earth? NECA Defenders of the Earth. And have you got your D&D statues yet? Stuart Fulbrook, stay tuned for a soon-to-be... What does that tell you right there? Stay tuned for a soon-to-be episode on my channel, and you'll get that answer. But spoiler alert! I don't know if you saw them in the background, and that's why you said that. But yes, I have gotten a few of them. The figure looks like Anthrax from the TMNT, or Athrax. Man, my voice is getting dry. I am watching Misery as soon as you leave, Cincy. Good movie to watch. Scary movie. Horrifying scenes in that. But that's a good movie. I like that movie. That's what I'm down to, guys. When I finish this, I got to go because my throat is very dry right now. Who made the Silverhawks figs? Hasbro? I think they were Kenner, weren't they? Someone correct me in the comments. So if you're an 80s kid, you collected Silverhawks, let me know who made those. I think they were Kenner, if I can remember correctly, but I'm not 100% sure. Were they Mattel? I think they were Kenner. Dude, one of my favorite early 2000s is Ghost Ship. I have not seen that movie in forever. I saw that when it first came out. I kind of want to watch it again now that you bring that up. Dark City is a classic. I've never seen Dark City. Dude, one of my... Oh, I already read that. Killer Clown, still a favorite cheesy horror night. Same with Return of the Living Dead. Have you guys ever seen the movie Night of the Comet? I really like that movie. That was a fun movie. That was an 80s movie. I think that was like 84, 85. Night of the Comet was a fun movie. Oh, man. Return of the Living Dead was great films. Sleepaway Camp ending scene still gives me the chills. I've never seen Sleepaway Camp. Joe Rhino says Kenner. So Silverhawks were made by Kenner. As were Mask, and we have not seen redo on Mask figures. We saw one Matt Tracker figure in the G.I. Joe line, which was by Hasbro. But yes, Silverhawks, a property that's just sitting out there. Who owns the rights to Silverhawks right now? Because guys like us would buy those figures right now. Guys like us, guys like me, would buy a redo on Mask figures. I would love an updated Mask. I mean, Zika Toys. Mask figures in this size, in 3 3/4 inch. Who's calling? All right, here's Mrs. Cincy again. So here we go. Hey, babe. Dickie's barbecue? I would just get it then. She hasn't eaten anything yet. I think she's just watching YouTube and playing with her toys right now. Are you on your way back now? Okay, cool. I'm going to end the stream. I'm still streaming. All right. So, all right. I'll see you soon. Bye. Barbecue's on the way, guys. Barbecue's on the way. People are still shouting out some horror movies. Nightbreed. Craig Schaefer. was in Nightbreed. He didn't do a whole lot of movies after that. He was like really popular, and then he stopped doing movies. Craig Schaefer, because he was also in Some Kind of Wonderful, Eric Stoltz, and Leah Thompson, and he was like the jerky boyfriend in that. Midsummer is my favorite current movie, to be honest, along with The Nun. I have not seen Midsummer yet, Wicked Hunter. Let's see here. I saw something that Silverhawks are coming back. MPJ, that's freaking tremendous if they are. Silverhawks, I would absolutely be in for. I would love for NECA or Super 7 to get the rights for Silverhawks, Larry Gilmore says. Anyone. I would be 100%. But they got to do it right. They have to have like chromed paint. There was a toy line in the late 70s called Eagle Force. They were little army guys made of metal. They were like really small. But there was recently a Kickstarter, and I backed it for one figure. I just wanted the one figure all in gold because he was, and I forgot his name. But yeah, if they do Silverhawks, they have to do the gold metallic paint. But guys, I'm going to finish this. And that is currently the end of my drink. So I'm going to call this a stream. 2 hours and 21 minutes. Mrs. Cincy sounded kind of annoyed that I was still streaming when she called. So I'm going to end this before she gets back with the barbecue. But we're going to watch the Goonies tonight. I hope you guys have a good weekend. Stay safe. Stay inside. You know, still wear your mask. Sanitize. Coronavirus is still out there, so be safe. But thanks for joining. Let's see how many people are in here right now when I have to cut this short. Probably the most at 145. So you have to cut it short when there's a lot of people in here. But I appreciate you guys for just being here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing this experience with me. I hope you guys all have a great weekend. Take care of each other. Love one another. And that's it for now. So adios, guys. Let me figure out how to friggin' end the stream because I keep forgetting because I am currently on Zoom. But Goonies Never Say Die. Correct, Clone Commander Cody. Watch the Goonies. It's a great movie. And one more time for good luck. Look at that face. Look at that friggin' face. I love you, Chunk. I love this figure. This is awesome. This might be one of my favorites of the year. But adios, guys. I'll see you guys soon. And then tomorrow morning on YouTube, check out my my new video. It's a Star Wars haul, and I picked up a Grail. So check that one out. I'll see you guys soon, and have a good night.